My name is Lily and I am 10 years old and I'm going to do a presentation on Marie Curie. The exposure to the discovery. Marie was poisoned by radium. By the time she was about 35, she looked like she was 80. Marie Curie loved school and was very smart and continued to push herself. And she was one of the most famous scientists on Earth. She discovered two of the most dangerous elements, polonium and radium. At a private elementary school, Marie was one of the smartest, brightest students. Since Poland was ruled by Russia at the time, the Polish students had to study Russian history and language instead of Polish history and language. Often, Russian inspectors would take surprise visits to the school and make sure they were teaching Russian courses and to test students on their Russian knowledge. But Marie's teacher, Tupsia, would secretly teach Polish language and history to her students. Because Marie was so intelligent, she was used as an example to prove to the Russian inspectors that her class knew Russian education. Fearlessly as she came of age, Marie traveled to France to attend a university called the Sorbonne. Because women can't attend university in Poland. Even at this college, women were scarce. She was only one of 23 in her class, and only one of 2 in the science department. Marie spent most of her time studying, have very little money, and lived in poverty. But poverty did not characterize her mind. Her intelligence earned her a scholarship and helped with school. By 1894, at her first job, she met her partner Pierre Curie at age 27. Little did she know Pierre would soon be her husband. After receiving her doctorate in physics, Marie was given a lab along with her husband Pierre to do her research. In 1896, other scientists named Henry Becquerel discovered a light glow coming from a rock called pitchblende. Marie and Pierre were fascinated by Becquerel's discovery, and they were asked to investigate to see why the rock was glowing. In their efforts, Marie discovered a new element. She named it polonium, after her native country, Poland. She investigated further and discovered an unknown element which is named radium because it was radioactive. Marie described a radioactive element as an element having an unstable atomic core or nucleus, which could disintegrate, producing energy that glowed. After they discovered radium, and because of its unique glow, many products were made with an element as an ingredient. Products like face creams and drinking flasks and water additives were extremely popular, and they're unbelievably dangerous. The danger of using products that were radioactive and poisonous was unknown to the public as well as the Curies. Marie suffered from a miscarriage and depression, and general ailing health. Pierre, on the other hand, was suffering as well. Despite the pain, they were fearless and kept their research going. In 1903, the Curies won the 3rd Nobel Prize ever awarded, along with 70,000 gold francs to continue their research. Marie was the only woman to win the prize until 1935, when her daughter Irene won a Nobel Prize as well. Marie made these amazing discoveries right before the Great War started. There were many wounded soldiers during World War I. Soldiers' bodies were often mangled from shrapnel, and it was hard to determine where the broken bullets were. Marie determined that she could help alleviate the pain field doctors caused while probing for debris. Using X-ray machines to pinpoint broken bones and shrapnel, she took trucks and put X-ray machines in them and delivered them to the front. These trucks, because known as Les Petites Curies, Marie also asked Irene and her 17-year-old daughter to come help train X-ray technicians. By 1918, 10 million soldiers were dead and 21 million were wounded, and over 1,000 X-rays were used, and many soldiers were saved from death. Marie had quite a story. Many things happened during her life. What if you had to study in secret or die of your discovery or go into the battlefront during World War I? Even though many deadly circumstances, whether by a beaker with poison or a cannon or battlefield, Marie Curie did it all.